This all-terrain vehicle can travel at maximum speeds of 40 miles per hour and has a range of 300 miles. So far, 80,000 M113s have been produced and have been exported to 50 nations. The M113 can travel on land, in the water, and can be air transported as well. They have been in use during the Vietnam War, the Middle East conflicts, and the Iraq conflicts. More than 40,000 M3 Halftracks had been produced by the end of the Second World War. Production of these military land vehicles was completely stopped by 1945. The Halftracks could play a number of different roles. They could be used as personnel carriers, artillery tractors, or communication vehicles. The Oshkosh 1070F 8x8 Heavy Equipment Transporter, HET, became the new British Army heavy tank transporter in 2001, replacing the Scammell Commander. The vehicle has been in production by Oshkosh since 1992, and they have supplied over 2,600 of them to the U.S. Army in various engine configurations such as the 1070E and the 1070E1. The UK version, 1070F, had to be supplied with compliance to European legislation on emissions, Euro 3. It's tough to say anything else is more badass than the F22. The Raptor is currently the most advanced long-range, modern fighter jet in existence at the moment. It is so advanced in terms of its technologies that a lot of information about the Raptor remains classified. Additionally, this killing machine is nearly invisible to radar systems. It is extremely easy to maneuver in the air because of its advanced fly-by-wire control system. The F22 Raptor is not offered for export, which means that only the United States owns these monsters. The Super Hornet is able to target enemies both in the air and on land, which makes it an extremely capable fighter aircraft. It actually is a US Navy fighter jet but is also used by the Australian forces. The newest models have a digital fly-by-wire control system, and the maximum airspeed for this killing machine is 1,190 miles per hour. The Northrop Grumman Spirit definitely looks like something out of a Batman movie. This bomber aircraft is one of the most expensive U.S. Air Force developments ever at approximately $737 million per unit. Only 20 are currently being operated, because they're so costly and hard to maintain. The aircraft is coated with a substance that absorbs radar, and it can fly for about 7,456 miles without refueling. It carries 39,683 pounds worth of weaponry. It was also initially created to attack Soviet targets during the Cold War era. This attack helicopter is currently being used by the U.S. Marine Corps. Characteristics of the Bell Viper: improved avionics, a kick-ass target sighting system, an infrared suppression system, improved maneuverability, and the ability to carry 16 Hellfire ground attack missiles, as well as unguided rockets and Sidewinder air-to-air missiles. This is a gigantic carrier and can be expected to carry a crew of 2,500 men and an aircrew of 2,500 men as well. It is hoped that the life cycle for this new breed of nuclear-powered aircraft carriers will be 50 years. The nuclear propulsion system for the carrier is being designed and developed by Northrop Grumman. The first Ford-class carrier will be named the USS Gerald R. Ford. The M1A2 Abrams is a highly developed, extremely complex tank to design, engineer, and manufacture. This is why the actual production of these tanks is so low. The tank's engine requirements hinder its maneuverability. However, it easily makes up for its weaknesses with strengths in other areas, incredible weaponry and armory.